as a man of God, I have to be open. This is the truth and nothing but the truth. I will not lie. I swear with my life and my ministry. This is exactly what happened. As a pastor, you cannot condemn people. If you go to her profile picture on Facebook, you will know better if this girl is really a good person or not. So by the grace of God, I saw her and she said she liked me and she wants us to, the marriage to, she wants us to be. I believed her and I said, okay, me, I like you too. As a man of God, she told me that the family doesn't want a relationship or all this thing, that they want everything to be done. If I am serious, I said, yes, why not? And I said, okay, I cannot sleep with you before marriage. Oh. That is the order. And I have to do things according to how you people want it. By the grace of God, I have saved, right from my childhood. I've started saving money. You don't think what they save. So that one won't be a problem. So after telling her, and I told her, okay, since you are here now, let me have your father's contact so that I will know how their tradition is, so that I can follow the direction of their tradition and their process, so that I will know what to do. After telling her, she said, no, she cannot give me the father's contact. I can only go through the mother. That the mother will be the one to determine whether I'm serious or not. And that's okay. Let me have your mother's number. Then she now give me the mother's number. The mother now said, as a pastor, if I'm serious, I should do the right thing. That since I'm coming from Delta State, and it's a very far place, I should send money to her, that she knows the tradition more. I should send money to her, that she knows what is in that list, that she want to help me make things easy for me. That's okay. Then that when they send it, we from that go and settle and meet the father before they'll ask me to come. Then he said, and that's how much. He said I should send the money. I sent 150,000 first. Let us start send 50, which is about 260,000, was sent to the mother's account. Then after I sent all this money, I have to call the mother. Now I've sent the money. I want to come with my family. The mother refused, that I cannot come with anybody. That is how her first daughter marriage was destroyed. That I cannot come there. Let people know that that daughter is getting married. That they will bewitch her. I said, I'm a pastor. That cannot happen. The mother insisted. And for me now, I have already sent the money. I cannot be having issue with my in-laws at the first time we are just talking. So I have to play along because I don't want any problem at all. I say, how can only me from here travel all the way from Delta State to Port Harcourt with her family going there with me? So based on this their condition, I have to go. I left here to Port Harcourt. When I got to Port Harcourt, I asked the mother, where is the father of this girl? Lord, I will know how far they have gone with the money I sent. The mother told me that I cannot see the father, that she will be the one to hand over her daughter to me, hand the marriage. I refused. I said, can the mother? It's not done. It's an abomination. You cannot give your daughter to me while the father is not present. With enough argument, she went and bring some people that he said is your uncle from the father. I look at those people, but my spirit telling me these people are not the father's brothers. These are just the tenants in that house. Then he said they are their uncle. I have to buy drink for them, give them drink. Then I insist that I want to see the father. The mother, out of anger, gave me the father's contact. I have to call the father. The father says in Abia State I should come with her daughter and come with my family. Then when I now tell her that I want to go with her daughter, the mother refused. That I cannot. The mother refused that I cannot go with her daughter. I should go there alone. I said, I can only me go and see her father. And the father will not pray for only me alone. Your daughter is not there to bless the father to bless two of us. It's not done. Then the mother insisted that if anything should happen to her daughter, she will hold me responsible. That he doesn't want the village people to see whatever that will happen there. He now asked the son, the last son, to follow me. Let the son be going. As the son is going, I should watch the son. Any house he enter, I should enter. I should give space so that people don't know what is happening. I have to follow their instruction too. Because me, I'm a gentleman, I don't want problem. I have to follow the son, be looking at the son. He says, you hide the wine I brought. I have to be hiding wine like a criminal. Imagine a man of God hiding wine that I'm going for marriage. I have to hide it inside my clothes. When I got there, the son entered one house. I followed him and enter. The father, I met the father. And the father said, so I have to be hiding wine. When I got there, the father said, so you are the one that they talked to. I said, yes, sir. He said he got some money they sent to his account. But it's not all the money. It's okay, where is my daughter so that I can bless both of you? I said the mother said she should not come with me. The man smiled. I said, where is your own family? I said the mother still insists that nobody should come with me. The man said, okay, you come from a very far place. I cannot send you back because I have something to say. I can't send you back to Delta State. Let me pray for you. I knelt down. The picture, I have a picture that proves what all I'm saying. I have to tell the same son to snap me and the father. They have to snap us as a proof. Even the money I was taking to go and see the father, the mother exchanged the money in my hand. I had 20,000 with me. He said I should bring that one. She went inside and bring another money. I said, why are you changing the money in my hand? She said nothing, that she doesn't want the father to use the money against her daughter. Then I have to accept. That was why I went there with the money. And the same money, I got there, I saw the father. I carried the money. I kept it there for him. I kept the wine. And the man prayed for me. And the man told me something. I have something to tell you. Because you came alone, that's why I cannot tell you things. When you want to do your marriage, call me, I will come. I promised him that I will invite him over. Then when I got here, I told him I'm going to do court marriage because if I'm traveling abroad, then I can be able to go with my wife because I have ministrations over there. That because there are some countries I will go without being married, you can't enter there. That's why I'm doing a court marriage. So the father now said, okay, if I'm doing it, I should call him that he want to come. That day, I want to do the court marriage. I want to call the father. The mother said, if I should call the father, he will take the daughter. I should never try it at all and call the father. He will take her daughter and go. Yeah, it's my happy day and I don't want any problem. I have to listen to her. Then when I listen to her now, I didn't call the father. After the court marriage, the mother told me, my daughter is in school. We are training her in school. I hope you will not stop her from school. I said, no, I won't stop her. I will not stop her. And she also put again, you are going to train this girl in school. I said, not what you told me. I'm a pastor and I'm earning little. And I'm not even on salary. I don't tax people in the church. How can I raise money to train her in the HND? Because when I said I don't train her, finish for OND. He said I must do it. If not, she will take her daughter. With a lot of pressure and problem, I said, okay, I accept. And I called the daughter. I said, okay, since your parents have been training you, let me see your OND result to prove it. Then, after the OND result, then I know where I can start from. She said she doesn't have an OND result. That she's owing the school 120,000. But I told her, okay, but your parents said they are training you in school. How come you don't even have a result? You don't have a result to prove you are in school. One, you are owing the school 120,000. Then me, that doesn't know when that money was, when you people are owing me, you can't pay. She said, make her clear, make her pay. Say, person don't marry. Responsibility now for the man. I go carry all the responsibility where the parents they carry. From a lot of pressure now, the mother said she will take her if I don't pay that money. I said, I now accepted. Because it was difficult for me. How can I do all these things only me? Then I'm not okay. Take 70,000, may you go to that school. From the 70,000 I gave her, she said the brother called that the brother need money. He carried the 70,000 inside, sent for the brother. I said, not be the same money I give you, may take go school. You send for your brother, B. He said his brother needed something now. If I could say, Jack, the money don't finish. And she said there is no longer school for now. That not go man, whatever she talked about, that she will not go school for now. That she cannot stay doing nothing. And I said, okay, let me go and look for money. And I'm going to open a business. Go and look for money. Open a business, 1.2 million naira for her to stay. Could you imagine the same business I opened for her to stay? This girl will leave the business. Rain will scatter market. Rain scatter my market. She will be here pressing phone. Even when I'm far, calling her. She will not pick up. She's online with her mother. She's making a long call. I say, come, can't you call that call? Tell your mother that your husband is calling you for important thing. Look at rain everywhere. Look at market, everything. He said, I go cut her mother call. That is how she frustrated the business I opened. She cannot carry things. I rain with sky. People here will be calling me. Look at the person you put here to be watching over business. Is she really your wife or who? Is this girl who? The community started complaining. Even where she was, she wears. She will do something like that will be revealing. Even her pint is almost showing on the street here. People will tell me, who is this lady? Where did you get this lady from? She dresses the way she wants. And I told her, listen, people are already talking. Because of it, I started buying clothes for her. She told me I should stop buying the clothes. I should be giving her money for those clothes. That's when I stopped buying. I went through hell. So after all this, she always threatened me she will leave if I don't give her any money she wants. I keep sending her. So it was after I gave her, she said after I opened the business, she said she'll be paying her salary every month. I said I cannot be paying my own salary for the business I opened. And she told me she's going back to school, that school have resumed. I said, just under 1 week I opened the business, you are going back to school? He said, yes, I must go back to school. If I don't go back to school, you will regret it. the mother have to call me and start warning me. If I don't allow her daughter to go back to school, anything I say, I should take it. Then I have to give her, I say she needs 15,000, I give her 15,000. Carry this 15,000 now when you say you need, go school. Now she carried the 15,000. But so before I gave her this 15,000, look at what happened here. And I told her, okay, you are going to school for 2 years. At least you should be pregnant now. As my wife, I didn't even know that all that was happening. This girl came here with a bag of ginger in my kitchen. Anytime I stay with her as a wife, she'll go and begin to chew ginger. And anytime I stay with her, nothing is happening. And I ask her, if I stay with her, she'll go and take ginger. And she'll go and begin to chop ginger. It's still in my kitchen till now. If you want me, I can still snap it and send to you. I tell her I don't like the order of this thing. He says it's not, it doesn't mean anything. It was later somebody told me that ginger means when a woman doesn't want to take in, she will be eating ginger. I asked her to stop it. We immediately asked her to stop it. She now took in. She took in and she started feeling sick, and people understand. People started understand what is going on. Then she now used her hand to go and buy test tube. I was not even the person that bought it. She was the one that bought it. She tested herself and she said she's pregnant. I said I want to be sure. Now carry and come nurse here. Not check. I'm not say yes, it's true that she's pregnant. Then I was not around. I went out. I had a conversation between her and mother. Her mother came to tell her, said, why did you allow it? Why did you take in? And I told the mother I was the one who was pressurizing her to take in. The mother said, is that what you were asked? Why did you go and take in at the first place? Then the thing almost caused issue. I have to call the mother. Are you the one that would tell me when if my wife should be taken in? Are you the one? Are you the one that would tell me when my wife should take in? Then after that much now, I have to allow, say make allow her daughter come. If I don't allow her come, say, if I don't allow her daughter come see her or go back to school, she will destroy my ministry. She will lay allegation on me. Then I ask, okay, let her kukuma go. And how am I going to leave her in this condition when she's pregnant in the school? There, who will look after her? The mother said, it's not my decision, that she will be the one to determine. I have to let her go. Then when she gets to school there, after collecting the money from me, and I asked her, how is her baby? She says she's not pregnant, that she's scammed me. I will send the conversation between me and her, where she says she's coming, that thing she was the one that used her hand to mark it. I still want to know, how can somebody mark a test tube? She claims she's not pregnant. I have to also reveal to her what the father said, that the mother is using her for business, that she's married. I didn't even know that she's married. The father told me that she's married, or I'm making it the third person. That is on her head. That was what she wanted to. The father said, this is what I wanted to tell you the day you came, but I couldn't tell you because you came alone. That this is the whole truth, that they are doing. Then the father told me everything, that they are doing business, that they deceived me, that I fall victim of scam. That's what the mother is doing. That anybody, the mother go even from Port Harcourt there, married her daughters out, even him no go know. Say the two person where come, only two person they carry can't give and we pay her diary. That me I'm making it the third person. I got angry. I have to call her to find out the truth. She told me yes, that she scammed me. Whether they from phone, they send money. Whether on phone they from marry. This is what she told me. After they are the one that asked me to send the money to them. I even traveled from here to Port Harcourt. And if they are claiming that, why did I transfer money to them? Then why did the elder brother not came for the court marriage to come and sign? Because I have the picture of the elder brother here that came. If everything they are doing, I didn't even know they have to bribe that his elder brother to make sure he's here, so that the father will not come and expose them. I have every details here. So all these things, when they were doing all, they have to call them. Before I could even know it, she have already blocked me, removed her marriage picture on Facebook and everything. Me, I didn't even know. I asked her, she said it doesn't mean anything. No, she said it don't mean anything. That was before this thing started happening. That's before she left here. Say she's the one that put, she can still remove it. That it doesn't make anything. I said, but people are still asking questions. Why would a married woman remove a picture from Facebook? And me, my own is there, that I'm married. She said it doesn't matter. I have to defend her. Tell people that I'm the one that asked her to remove them. That because of, I don't want people to put eye on her. This was the lie I lied, just to save her from people begin to read meaning to her, what she did. She knows about her. I have to deny. I have to just cover her up. After that is gone, she went to WhatsApp again. She blocked me. And that's when I know that there's something fishy. After the father confessed all this, and she said yes, that whether they paid her after they don't collect money from me, finish. Even the court I went to do this thing, said we're asking for after the court have to know what is happening. When the court now heard it, they said these people are scam, that they would have arrested them. I said no, me I don't want issue. Make them go, make them carry money go. I never even wanted to push matter. Let them eat, because I reported it to the elder sister first. Tell her all this thing. The sister say he doesn't know what to say. She too blocked me. All their family started blocking me. Everybody run away. That's okay. Let me leave them between them and let the Spirit of God judge them. If what they did, it was scamming me. Before the mother come here, the mother said I should send her to 60,000 for transport. Before she come for this court marriage, I have to send the mother 60,000. Before the mother come, say buy me new bed. I have to go and buy new bed, foam of 70,000. It's still in my house now. Even the bed safe, nobody sleeping. The nylon, I have not lose it. Before the mother sleep on the bed, I have to buy her new bed. Say she cannot sleep on old one. I bought her new bed, gave her 60,000. Only transport for her to come. If not, she won't come. Before she leave here, she said she need fufu. All my church members have to go to farm, go and suffer. Make garri. Undone, will just carry and give to the mother. In the bag, she carry go. In spite of that, again, she says the mother still need garri. I have to go and buy bag of garri, carry the mother, carry go back. I don't have to be sharing tears to be saying this. It's a pity that she leave whom she will scam. In that is a man of God. So after they carry all this thing go, I didn't even know that these people, their conscience is at their back. They all denied me. And she started laying flimsy, laying accusation I don't know me. And before I could even say anything, she came to the church unannounced. She didn't tell us she was coming. She carried some boys come in a car. When I was preaching, she stood on the road there and started saying she will. It's because the money she even demanded again, I didn't give her. She's constant on the express here and begin to tell that I'm a false prophet. Lay all sort of allegation on me. As she was saying it, she didn't know that I have been here for good 6 years. I have no bad record. I don't wear chain, I don't wear ring. My house is open. All my children go there to the church was insisting that they should transfer the money they stole from me back. I said no, let them go with the money. So I have to allow them carry all her property, give it to her inside the motor. That there's some of the brothers. The church was insisting that they should transfer the money they stole from me back. I said no, let them go with the money. So I have to allow them carry all her property, give it to her inside the motor. My children go my house to clean. My member go there to clean. I don't have a secret room. This is me. I was born with a gift of prophecy right from my childhood. If you go to my community, go and ask them. They will tell you this young man started this ministry when he was small. I don't have pastor friends because I don't want anybody to corrupt my ministry. The one God give me, I'm okay with it. I don't push crowd. Just go to my face. You see the member I have. These are people I'm training for heaven. I'm not interested in pushing crowd. At the end of the day, all these things they do to make ministry, at the end, person go to hell. I don't keep friends. She knows that. She knows it. And all these things, she came and started laying allegation on the express here. And people gathered, both children, both mothers. People were angry. So you people, after you have mind to scan this man of God, you still have the mind from Port Harcourt to carry men come here. When he's preaching, they scatter my chair, break my chairs inside church. And the people there, this community wanted to say, let us set these people on fire. No, burn them. I said, no, leave them. Nobody has told that they don't touch the mother. Leave the mother. And they say this woman is a wicked, is an evil woman for her to have done this using her children for business. I said, leave the mother. Leave her. Don't touch her. It was the boy, one of the boys that started fighting one of the elders. The one that wear black glass that entered the church. That was the one they stone. People carry stone. And she run. Now that one run. That one run go police station first. Make it go make a case. He reached the night police. Okay, can we invite this man of God that you said that stone you? They said no. The DPO would say, okay, we sit. Let us go and arrest him. They said no. Before we know it, they ran back to Port Harcourt. So it was when they brought that girl back to Port Harcourt, after they have carried their property, the one that are remaining here, I allowed them to carry it. Because the church was even insisting that they should transfer the money they stole from me back. The church was insisting that they should transfer the money they stole from me back. I said no, let them go with the money. So I have to allow them to carry all her property, give it to her inside the motor that there's some of a brother came with. And I allowed them to go and leave everything to God. So immediately they left, but that his brother again sent me a message that he's going to come to church. He's going to shoot everybody. The record is here. He's going to, the way they came, that's how they are going to come again. I said, this is serious. So after these people are the ones that did me evil, yet they are the one destroying me. What did I do to these people? So after all these things now they did, I have to go to police station, go and make official report. I never wanted to tell anybody before that this family are threatening to do another one again. DPO not okay. These people have come here. And when they came here that Sunday, they ran. They could not even give a report for them to come here. That he saw that their way are not straightforward. That what exactly happened. I have to tell the DPO, tell the police, and write that the statement. The police were shocked. They said this thing is just something that happened in the movie. That is, I have to play all the record and everything, the conversation. Because one thing that the Spirit of God asked me to record every conversation I have with everybody. I will record it, but they were not aware I was recording it. I will send it to you so that you hear yourself. Both the father's conversation, both her own conversation where she denied me, everything is on record. You cannot, that one is so that they won't know it to shock them. So when they did all this thing, now the police now say, okay, I would, if they say they know, they would have heard them here. Even the court said were angry. They wanted to carry the case to arrest them because it was calm. Even the list they didn't give me the money. They collected everything. They collected it. No one who got to me. It was after they see me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I go do all this thing finish and I don't give me say it doesn't matter. Well, I just give God the glory and give God the praise. Are you hearing me, sir? I was not happy because you posted all these things against a church without asking me what happened. I was just looking. I just went and prayed. I said, God, look at what they did. Because I didn't even know she would have gone to social media begin to post all these things. For me, I kept quiet. I let it go. As one of the things we see in ministry. I never wanted people to know. But she just wanted to destroy my image. I don't know what I did. Nothing. I don't have any skeleton in my cup. I'm not a false prophet.